Welcome to Kenpo University. My name is Al Babinick, and I'm your instructor. Today, we're talking about a common theme for all the Bearhugs, all right, and things that we're trying to do. So, when somebody has you in a Bearhug, and it doesn't really matter if your arms are free, your arms pinned, we always drop our weight, and we have to do it very, very quickly. So, let's think of the scenario here. Some guy comes up behind you. It might be a two-man attack, and you're probably thinking, hey, wait a second, this guy's holding me for that guy so he can hit me, okay? Or they're trying to throw you to the ground. Most of the time, if it's a two-man attack, he's grabbing you so the other guy can hit you. And if there's not two guys, he's grabbing you so he can throw you to the ground and start stomping on you. Okay? Got to keep that in your brain when you're doing your Bearhug techniques. So when I'm here, if somebody comes up and they get me in a Bearhug, and they're not playing, it's not just, oh, it's not a hug, it's a Bearhug. He's got you, okay, or she's got you. So we always drop our weight. So you're always just pulling your foot out from underneath you and dropping. Because what that's going to do is, I'm going to turn sideways, if the guy had you and he was stepping and starting to throw you this way or starting to pull you backwards, when you drop, and he's got you hard, remember, he's holding on. So when you drop your weight, it makes him do either drop with you or lean forward, and that's going to throw him a little bit off his base to give you a split second to do something. A split second. Not a lot of time. You better know a technique. Make sure you remember all your Bearhug techniques. Now, so in pretty much all of them, if I'm thinking them all right, we drop, okay? Then, if we can, we drop and go to the side. So, if I was doing crashing wings, all right? So when I do crashing wings, if the guy's got me around the waist, I don't take my time and go, oh yeah, and do this and stay way up here. When somebody's got me, I step to the side and I drop. These hands come up, they double time down into that horse. So if I'm doing crashing wings, it's double time those hands and drop down, because what I want to happen, if I was the person doing the Bearhug, I came up, I stuck my hands through, and I got you like this. All of a sudden, you drop down and step to the side. That pulls me over here. If you can see, that's not a great position for his body mechanics to pick you up and move you. Okay, so if he is like this, it's very hard for him to pick you up or start to throw you when he's off balance. And again, split second. It's not a lot of time involved. So when you're doing, especially the side-to-side Bearhugs, spiraling twig, crashing wings, crushing hammer, etc. When you're doing the side-to-side ones, you step to the side and you drop quickly, super quick. Because if you take your time, if you're like, oh yeah, I'll do it like I'm doing a kata or something like that. No. He's just going to move with you, pick you up, and throw you to the ground. Or pull his hand back and start punching the back of the head. All right? So with the Bearhugs, you have to drop your weight, and you have to step to the side and drop down if you can. All right? So let's take a look at a couple examples. All right, I'm going to grab April in a Bearhug for crushing hammer. And even though I have 70 pounds on her, you're going to see that when she does the technique, she's going to pull me off balance. So even if the guy's bigger than you, you're going to see that this is going to work for you. So as I grab her, she steps off to the side, and you can see that I'm in no position to be able to pick her up, okay, because I'm bent off to the side. So let's try it one more time. We'll go a little bit slower. So as I come up behind her, I grab, she steps to the side, and she's got me pulled off, and I can't get my second grab because she's pulling this arm. My hand's going to go to my groin because she hammered me in the groin, and she's ready to do the rest of the technique. So that's how you're going to pull an attacker off with the step to the side. Now this time, I want to show the vertical weight drop without stepping to the side. we're going to do bear in the ram. So bear in the ram is normally, there's a guy behind you, bear hug arms free, there's somebody in front of you trying to punch you or in the face, okay? So when we do this, she's facing that way just so you can see the weight drop. I'm coming in to get the grab. As soon as I do, she's going to drop her weight. And then you can see that I got bent forward more. Now, if we do this a little bit slower, just to show you everything, when I'm doing the grab, I'm coming in and don't do anything. I'm coming in and I'm grabbing like this because I want to pick her up and smash her into the ground, or pick her up and hold her for that guy so he can hit her. So, but when I'm coming in and I do this, if she drops now, it pulls me down even more, and then she hits those pressure points in my forearm, and it really opens my hands up and breaks that hold, okay? So that's the example of dropping straight down without stepping off to the side, because we don't have time. She can only step off to the side after kicking the guy to the front. So I hope you see that when somebody's got you, you can't take your time, it's not fooling around, and you want to go quickly and go into your next move that's going to hurt the person, throw them to the ground, whatever you're doing to them, okay? So step and drop, or step to the side and drop, whichever one you can, and then go into your techniques fast. And if you don't have these techniques memorized, which one's which, you can't do them, right? So make sure you're going back through, practice, do all your techniques, okay? Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.